Hey guys, welcome to Sippin Spillin with Syd. Rather low key today. I'm actually wearing my bathrobe over a sweatshirt, which is like, this is like my crusty sweatshirt, y'all. Just so you know, this is like a sweatshirt that I like bake in, paint in. It's my crusty, dusty, reliable. It's my, for those of you who may or may not know, it's actually a band t-shirt. It's Cross Canadian Ragweed. Mike and I used to love that band. Well, we still like that band a lot. They're not together anymore. It's not our fault that they broke up. Just for the record. Just for the record. And we've actually got a bit of a storm coming in tonight. A little bit of rain is coming, just a little bit. And I got my Go Ridge Life koozie. I decided to have a drink because I'm filming this a day ahead, so today is actually Valentine's Day. I'm actually upstairs editing, enjoying my office door, as it were. Got to take a sip. Yeah. So, but I've been cold today. This is the weird part. It was nice earlier, actually, like spent some time out in the sun earlier today when it was nicer out. Now the storm's rolling in, but I don't know if you can see, I made the mistake of wearing this into the bird pen. I probably should have mic'd up because of the wind chimes, but I didn't. So there's that. But I was putting fresh pine shavings down in between rain in their little pen, and I got it all over myself. I have since washed it, combed it, used a lint roller on it. I've tried picking it out manually and I cannot get all of the wood chips off of it. So I just have decided it's going to stay on there until they just all decompose. So that's my life now in my robe. But I do love this robe. It's like this Sherpa, yeah, but now it's just got a little extra texture because of the sand. But we're not going out tonight for Valentine's Day. I made a really nice stew in the Instapot. And I made a thing of rice to put over it, and we've got some chocolate treats for later. And we'll probably watch some cheesy rom-com or something, all three of us, and just kind of, hang, as it were. Just kind of have a mellow night in, as it were. I'm very British today. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I have my glasses on. I tend to be more British when I'm wearing my glasses. But this morning threw me for a loop, guys. Like, not even gonna lie. So I woke up before my alarm went off, which isn't that uncommon, but usually when I wake up, I usually wake up at 4 a.m. and I'll get up and use the bathroom and then I'll come back to bed because right now, because I don't have a lot of animals to take care of, I only have to get up a little bit before I have to get Frankie up for school. So I usually get up at 5:45. And for me, that's sleeping in, because I normally get up, like back in the day when I had all the animals at the old place, I was usually up by like 4:30 at the latest. That was kind of like, if I got up at 5, that was sleeping in, right? So, but out here, since I don't have all that going yet, I don't have to be up at dark 30, so what's the point, right? So anyway, I wake up and I'm a little disoriented because I'm like, apparently I slept through the night, did not have to get up in the middle of the night to use the facilities like I normally would. So I thought, okay, it's gotta be like 4 a.m. then, or maybe it's 2 or something. So I look at my clock and it's like 5:35. It's like 10 minutes before my alarm is going to go off. And what woke me up was YouTube downstairs blaring really loudly from Mike's office. And I'm like, I guess Mike is up. So I get up and, get up, brush my teeth, whatever, take my retainer out. Yes, I wear a retainer. It's to keep me from, or I guess it's more to keep I grind my teeth real bad and clench it to the point where I get like migraine headaches from it. So anyway, I wear this like thing and I gotta take it out and put it in the cleaner and all that, right? Anyway, that's more info than you wanted or needed, but there it is. So anyway, so I do all that and I come downstairs to make the coffee. Mike's in his office and I see that Frankie is up. She's already like in the bathroom primping because it's Valentine's Day and she wants to look cute, right? Who knew? So I'm like, are you up? Are you in the bathroom? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, this is the first time in the history of the planet that I have not had to like get that child out of bed. Like she sets her alarm, but like I still have to go in and get her up, right? So I was like, okay, I don't know what to do with, I'm like, should I just go back to bed? Like, like they don't even need me this morning. But I went ahead and got up and whatever, but it was just very strange because Mike is almost never up before me. He stays up later than I do most of the time. But he's almost never up before me unless there's like fishing or hunting involved. And then Frankie is almost never up. She's never up before me. And the two of them to be up before me at the same time and like functioning never happens. So I don't know, between the Independence Day takeover we're having right now with the flyovers and all of this, like what kind of weird paradoxical universe we have entered. But we have definitely entered some kind of weird thing where they were both up and like living their life. I don't know. It's crazy. But anyway, I digress. So that was kind of weird, but I did get, I cleaned the whole house today. Today was my decided, I used to do it only on one certain day. I would do my deep clean for the house. And I've since kind of stopped doing that. And I sort of do it still, definitely my deep clean once a week. You're always cleaning the house. It's a constant thing, but I'm talking about scrubbing the toilets and mopping the floors and all that. So I try to do it like in between rainstorms now. So at least the floors stay somewhat clean for a couple of days. So that's kind of what I've been doing during this time of year. But I do enjoy the process of like, when it's all done, like, oh, it's nice and clean, right? So I was like, well, today's a good day. I'm gonna like clean the house. So I did all that. And then now I've been working on editing some footage that Mike actually shot without me for Friday's video about some of the things having to do with the chicken coop and some of the stuff that he did. And I feel like these wind chimes are gonna get bad, you guys. I probably should have mic'd. We're gonna go for a little walk. We're gonna go for a little walk here. Just bear with me. We're gonna migrate. I just gotta adjust. There we go. Okay. We're gonna walk and talk. We're gonna walk and talk. We're gonna go this way. I don't know where I'm going, but we're gonna go there. Don't mind that I was doing some stuff on the porch there. Don't mind all that, all the boxes and whatnot. But anyway, I'm gonna walk you guys out to the chicken coop so you guys can kind of see. It got a little windy, as you can see. It blew my trash can over. I'm gonna have to go take care of that. But oh, and I love these. We got some, I think they're not daffodils. They are daffodils. I think they're daffodils. I'm not sure. Right there. Next, these are two elderberry bushes. I'm a little worried about some of like my gardenia bushes up front. They're struggling. But a lot of my plants that were in front of the porch that I thought were dead for sure are starting to come back. Hopefully we don't get a severe enough frost that they can't survive past that. I don't know. We'll see. Again, not the plant person. I still have to get in there and kind of rake out somewhat by hand a lot of the leaves that have kind of gotten in that little bedded area. But same here, is like a bunch of leaves fell from the oak tree. But those flowers popping up, man, gotta love that. Gotta love the flowers popping up, kind of starting to look like spring. We got little patches of green coming through. Mike's garlic over here is doing really well. Where is it? There it is, his little garden, little garlic patch garden there. But we're gonna go take a look here and see what he did. Now, he did most of this the other day during what I would consider a pretty serious rainstorm. Like, not like serious in the sense that it was like deadly or anything like that, but like we got a total of, what was it, 5 or 6 inches in 2 days or something like that. So we're gonna squeeze through here. Ooh, look at that. We're we're in a little bit of a wind tunnel because the side's not finished, but he actually got the siding up on that side completely around this corner. I was happy. This side does not have any siding yet, but that's in progress. He did all that by himself one day on Saturday in the rain. I didn't even know he had gone outside. I was upstairs working, and he just like took off and did all this. And I mentioned that the other day, and there's still a lot that needs done out here. Don't get me wrong. It's not ready for birds yet or anything, but progress for sure. Like good, substantial progress, which that's exciting to me. I like it's to me, it's like starting to kind of make it real. Once we'll have this kind of finished, I'll have a place for the birds officially. Like that makes me super happy. Kind of like the first sign of really getting the farm officially rolling. To me, that's pretty cool. And then of course, you know, he's got his garden plans and things that he's got to get rolling on. And Thursday, I mentioned yesterday, I knew we had the Fish and Wildlife coming out to do a survey to kind of give us ideas of things that we could do to encourage some wildlife. Like I'm excited. I want to see like what can we do or plant, or what kind of areas, little areas where we could let like a covey of quail habitat area, and like a turkey, like what's ideal for them over here, and like what. So anyway, they're gonna come by and kind of survey things, and what they do, I guess, is they sort of help you determine like what would help bring in and sustain certain types of wildlife that are in your area. And then from there, they'll help you see if there's any funding for any programs that would help you implement bringing in whatever plant or any, you know, whatever it is, grading a certain area, doing something, whatever it is. So anyway, so that's kind of cool. And at least if for nothing else, to just kind of have them tell us like what's here, what we could do, little things that we could do to maybe make certain habitats a little bit better for them. And, you know, it can never hurt to have, you know, your wild turkey population flourishing out here. They're trying to bring quail back, wild quail into the area. So that would be exciting. And I haven't seen any wild turkeys out here since we've been here on our land. I have seen them not too far away, but only like once. The deer are flourishing. Like the deer is not a problem. We've got the 2 food plots for the deer. They have a very good habitat area here. They might give us some more tips to make it even better, who knows, but we have no problem seeing deer all the time. But I would be excited to see more wild turkey and maybe some quail or something along those lines would be pretty cool too, I think, to kind of entice them to the area and let them kind of flourish and do the thing, you know? So I'm not mad at that. And they're coming Thursday, like this week, like Thursday, like tomorrow for you guys. So that's really cool. Like I'm excited to kind of see what their, I guess, report says, or whatever. So that'll be cool. To kind of see if any of that stuff is even things that we can implement, or maybe they come and they say, hey, this is as good as it's going to get. This is, you've done everything you can do. I doubt that, but you never know. But it is encouraging right now too, to really kind of see some of these signs of spring and the changing seasons. It's like I got really excited at the end of summer when I started to see a lot of the sweet gum trees start to turn, because they were kind of the first ones to really turn. And I was like, oh, look, the leaves are turning. It's a-coming. Fall is a-coming, you know? So now it's like, oh, the green's popping up. Spring is a-coming. So, and I know we're not done with winter. I have no delusions about that, guys. I know. But we've had a few more days of sunshine here and there. I know we're still going to get some rain. We're going to get some thunderstorms on Thursday. But it's encouraging. Like, it's our first full year here, and to see what the land looks like as it changes, it's kind of neat. It's kind of neat to watch it all go through that, and to start to see the fields green up a little bit. And every day I notice a little bit more and a little bit more of some of the changes, and the leaves starting to break down in some areas. And of course, Frankie mowed a bunch of areas out here with the cub cadet, and mulched up a bunch, and that was great, and kind of cleaned up that. We kind of had to do it in between rainstorms, because you can't really do it with wet leaves, makes it tricky, but she was able to get a lot of them up after they had dried out a little bit. So that kind of made a difference, and really kind of uncovering some of that green that was hidden behind the house as well. So it's exciting, because this spot right here, look at that view, guys. It's beautiful. You look out into the pasture, you can see the culvert. Like, this is one of my favorite spots to kind of look out to on the property, I guess, from the house. Is it's beautiful. We got so lucky. It's a beautiful place. It's a lovely town. And I've said this before, and I'll probably say it a gazillion more times. We are blessed that we ended up where we ended up. Not knowing where we were going to end up, we ended up in a place where we've made already, I can confidently say that we have made some amazing friends, that more often than not feel more like family than they do friends, which I kick myself when I say, because I'm like, I haven't known them that long. But sometimes when you meet people, you just, I don't know, you just kind of click with them, or they're, and we've met people here that are like that, and it's so mind-boggling, I guess, to me. Like, it's just such a great blessing. And I really thought, and I joke with my friend Beth, who's one of the ones I'm referring to. I joke with her that, like, I thought for sure I wasn't going to even meet anybody that I wanted to spend any kind of time with for at least a year. I just figured I resigned myself to the fact that, like, it's just not that easy to, like, meet people that you genuinely want to hang out with, that you genuinely like, and that you genuinely just, click with. But, like, right out of the gate, like week one, like, I met Beth and their whole family, and they've just been so amazing and so sweet and so welcoming. And we're just very thankful and very grateful that God had a hand in this journey, getting us out here. There was a certain amount of it that yes, we worked hard. Yes, we planned. Yes, we did the work, right? I don't mean like we just went, oh, we're just going to pick up and leave. And I think sometimes that's what people think, that people just kind of pick up and leave. But you got to do the research. You got to do the work. You got to put in the effort, and God will match it. That's how I look at it. If he sees you putting in the work, he's gonna, it's starting to rain on that tin roof. You hear it? I love it. If he sees you putting in the work, he's gonna help a sister out. He's gonna carry you the rest of the way. And I 100% think that in our situation, that is what happened. Mike and I both worked really hard to get the other house on the market, to get things lined up, to, dot all the I's and cross all the T's. And then this place just essentially fell in our lap one morning while I was drinking my morning coffee and scrolling through Zillow. And I was like, this is it. This is the one. Like, look at this one, Mike. And he was like, yeah, okay, like, this is the one, and he called Barry, and the rest is history. But truly, truly guided and blessed that we ended up here as smoothly as, a move more than halfway across the country does not go as smoothly as ours did. It just doesn't. And ours did. Very thankful, very grateful, very thankful for the changing of seasons that are coming, to see this renewal of this land that we now call home, and to just watch it blossom. And when I look out on it, I can picture my sheep grazing. I can picture my chickens out here pecking the ground and scratching in the sunshine. I can picture Frankie riding a horse. It's coming. It's all coming, little by little, and it's an exciting thing. And I'm blessed that y'all care enough to come along and join the journey with us and share in the adventure, because it 100% is an adventure. Man, and we're ready. Safety's off. Y'all have a great night. We are going to see you tonight on 3 Mississippi. So make sure you tune in at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, and be good. We'll see you later. Bye.